Joining us now on Blitz is Jim McKinney, head coach of the Banks County Leopards and Lady Leopards tennis teams. Jim, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me.
Now let's kick off focusing more on the girls at first, and then we'll switch gears to the guys. But girls right now riding very strong, 8-1 overall, 2-0 in region play. How important is that to get off to that start, especially in region competition?
Well, it's always good to build confidence, and if the girls have confidence, they'll play better. And we have a good team. They should be confident. Looking forward to how we finish out.
Yeah, and the youth of this team is really something that catches my eye. Talk about how young this program really is, and what that says for the future of the program.
Well, we do have a couple of freshman starters and a couple of sophomore starters, and then 3 seniors. So those young girls are doing really well. They're kind of buying into my idea of what we want to do, and they're playing really well. And you're right, that gives us a good outlook for the future. So I'm pretty excited about what we have and where we're going.
And what can you say about Chloe Smith? I know you have her as a freshman starting at number 1 singles.
Well, Chloe she's a fighter. She plays every point as hard as she can. She's got stuff to learn, but she's been able to be competitive at 1 singles and been in every match that she's played in. So I've been very proud of her and her effort and how good she can be.
And you've done a great job of leading the boys program for years now. What was it like for you at the end of last season to then be able to take over now the girls program as well?
Well, sometimes it's it's easier to have both programs. I can with practices, I can split kids up based on ability rather than boys and girls. It actually, behooves everybody. Makes it easier for me, makes it easier for the kids that need to learn more, makes it easier for the kids that, are already at that level where I can have, more competition between them. So it just overall, I think it's made it easier for me.
Great. And the boys, let's switch gears and talk about them just a little bit. 6-3 overall, 1-1. In region play, but I understand you had a little bit of a struggle early on, having to forfeit some lines within matches for playing shorthanded. Talk about the complications of playing with just 5 boys early on.
Well, the 5 guys, they did the best they could, and I was very pleased. We went 2-2 with just 5 out of 7 guys, and I was pleased with that. I mean, it could have been worse. So they fought hard with that. All of us were anxious to get the basketball players back and, get back to full strength and kind of figure out what lineup was going to work best for us. So we're happy to have the team back, to full strength, and we're still working out some kinks. And, the basketball players don't have as much experience as other guys do this season so far. So we should just keep improving.
And what do you think the key is going to be for the guys? Last year making the Elite 8 run, what's it going to take for them to maybe make that kind of run again this season?
Well, they're going to have to play well. We don't have a lot of room for error. I lost a lot of my doubles players last year, and we picked up a freshman this year that's a pretty good singles player. But we just don't have a lot of room for error. Everybody's got to play well pretty much every match.
Yeah, and again, this program, especially since you've been here 5 years in a row now, the boys have made state. The girls as well, having their history, not just last year, but over the course of maybe the last 6 years or so. This is a team on both sides that tends to not just get complacent and continue to make it back to the playoffs. How big is that to the foundation of this program and generating that interest in the sport of tennis?
Well, my goal is, to the younger kids, the middle school kids, and even younger, to see that, tennis can be fun, it can be competitive, we can be good at it. We don't have to be in a big city to participate in it. And, the biggest thing I want the kids to learn is this is something they can do the rest of their lives. They can play when they're 80 years old if they want to. So it's a lifetime sport, something they can really enjoy.
Absolutely, and you do such a great job. Congrats again on a great start. I know you got a lot of work to do for the end of the season, but we look forward to seeing these 2 teams get back in the state tournament near the end. Thank you so much.
All right, I appreciate it, Brian.